How's it going, guys? I hope you're all having an excellent week. Just today, the consumer price index for the month of December came out. And for those who don't know, the CPI is released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics every single month, and it takes inflation in different areas of the entire country, ranging from food to shelter to clothing. It gets the general cost of all those items, and it puts this consumer price index out number every month so that you know in general whether these items are going up or going down in price. Today, the number for December dropped, and inflation for the month of December decreased by 0.1%. If we look at the year-over-year inflation, so if we take December of 2021 to December of 2022, inflation is sitting at 6.5%. Now, if we look at the prior month, from November of 2021 to November of 2022, we saw inflation was at 7.1%. So it has come from 7.1% to 6.5%. Now, analysts were predicting exactly 6.5% today, hit it on the mark. So when I was watching the news break this morning, initially the markets did not know what to do. Because the number came in exact, it confused the market, so it sold off initially, but then it quickly recovered, and the Dow ended up over 200 points, and both the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 ended the day well into the green. Crypto, Bitcoin, and Ethereum also liked the inflation news that came out today, and those pumped up nicely as well. So let's go on the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. We'll take a look at each individual areas, see where inflation went up and went down, and this is important information for you as the consumer to know just exactly where inflation is headed and what you can expect in the next couple of months. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump onto the website. All right, guys, so on the Bureau of Labor Statistics website, we can see that inflation since June of 2022, where inflation peaked, every single month since that, inflation has either stayed the same or gone up. So gone up in August, September, October, November. December is the first month decline in inflation. And this is excellent news for the Federal Reserve to see, because this is now going to affect their decision coming up in the next couple of months. But of course, the Federal Reserve wants to hit that 2% inflation, and we're currently sitting at 6.5%. So they are going to continue raising interest rates. Whether they do it by 0.25 or 0.5% in the next round, we'll have to see. I'm leaning more towards the 0.5, being that they still have a lot of work to do to get to that 2%. But let's take a look. So here we saw our overall 0.1% decline for all items combined. Food went up 0.3%. which is less than the prior month. So that's food at home, like groceries. Food away from home is like eating out. So that went up 0.2%. Energy costs overall up 0.4%. What's interesting to see, and if we look at gasoline went down substantially, and fuel oil dropped drastically at 16%. And this is what had the greatest contribution to the inflation rate for December. If we go ahead and look at electricity, up 1%, utilities 3%, coming down to vehicles, interesting as well. New vehicle prices came down by 0.1%, and used cars and trucks came down by 2.5%. So this is a perfect example of what the Fed is trying to capture right here. So by raising interest rates now, people are not going to go out and purchase cars because the interest rates on the payments on those cars are higher. So they're going to wait. So that causes the economy to shrink more, which now we start seeing more cars on the lot, which then leads to the prices coming down, which then leads to this overall inflation number coming down. So this is exactly the objective of the Federal Reserve. And in examples like that, we can see it's working. Apparel, medical went up. Services. One thing I noticed that shelter went up substantially. So rents are still going up. maintaining pretty steady. Rents maintaining steady. Transportation services went up slightly as well, and then medical care services went up slightly as well. So overall, a good number. The trend is in our favor because it went from 7.1 in November to now 6.5. So like I said, still more room to go, a lot of work to do. The Federal Reserve is going to continue raising interest rates. What does this mean for you as a consumer? It is now an excellent time to not only start cutting back on your spending, but also finding opportunities to earn additional income, and so that you can start buying these beaten down stocks and cryptos, companies that have got just absolutely hammered. So if we take a look at companies like Amazon, that you all know I'm a huge fan of. If we look at yesterday, they had a very nice day. And if we go ahead and look at the 1 year right here, we can see that, they were sitting at $170 a share, and now they're at 95. So examples like these of solid companies that are getting hammered. And these are the times when people, wealthy people, are buying, and it doesn't mean that you as an individual investor can't take advantage of these opportunities and build your wealth as well when these stocks are down. So guys, that has been today's video. Good CPI number for December. We will be coming out with another video every Friday, so hit the like and subscribe. Thank you guys for your support. Remember to always look after each other, keep your head in the game, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Take care. Cheers.